Man carries more than flesh and bone, more than blood and breath and skin. He carries names he can't forget, and places he's never been. He carries promises spoken young, before he knew the cause. He carries pieces of himself he didn't know he lost. He carries silence like a second spine, keeps it upright, keeps it straight. He carries weight and measured step, never lets it show in his gait. He learns how to look unbroken, even when he bends inside. A man doesn't always bleed outward, sometimes he bleeds in pride. A man carries time like a loaded gun, every second pressing down. He carries pressure to get it right, while the clock keeps circling round. He carries the fear of falling short, of not being enough. He carries the lie that rest is weakness, and softness makes him soft. He carries the faces that depend on him, ones that sleep at night. He carries their safety on his back, like it's his only right. He doesn't complain about the weight, doesn't ask for relief. He just tightens his grip on responsibility and calls it belief. A man carries more than flesh, more than muscle, more than skin. He carries storms no one can see, and still shows up again. He doesn't announce the burden, doesn't ask for success. Yeah, man carries more than flesh. A man carries his father's shadow, whether he wants to or not. Carries the lessons and the damage time never forgot. He carries what was said too harsh, what was never said at all. He carries the echo of expectations that still follow when he falls. He carries regret like an old scar. He doesn't touch it much, he pretends it doesn't ache anymore, but it still reacts to touch. He carries faith like a folded map, unsure where it leads. He believes just enough to keep moving, but doubts what he needs. A man carries more than flesh, more than bone and breath. He carries hope in quiet doses, and stares down fear and death. He doesn't ask for witnesses, doesn't confess. Yeah, a man carries more than flesh. A man carries anger he never names, sadness he never explains. He carries a habit of being needed while neglecting his own pain. He carries nights that never end, where sleep won't settle in. He carries prayers that stayed unanswered, and still believes again. He carries the urge to disappear when the weight feels too complete. He carries the discipline to stay when leaving would be sweet. He carries his word like a binding vow, even when it costs his peace. A man doesn't quit what he committed to, he just learns how to bleed. Nobody taught him how to set it down, how to say this is too much. They taught him how to carry it all and never ask for touch. They taught him strength is solitude, and silence earns respect. So he learned to suffer privately and call it self-control. But weight ignored doesn't disappear. It settles in the chest, it bends the back, it hardens the heart. It steals the breath from rest. And maybe the strongest thing a man can do is finally confess that what he's been carrying all these years was never just flesh. A man carries grace like a fragile thing, afraid he'll break it wrong. He carries the fear that if he stops moving, he won't stay strong. He carries survival like a reflex, hope like a careful flame. He carries the thought that if he fails, he's the one to blame. He carries tomorrow on tired shoulders, still shows up today. He carries love without conditions, he was never taught to say. He carries faith through clenched teeth, through doubt and loneliness, because quitting doesn't feel like living, it just feels like less. A man carries more than flesh, more than muscle and bone. He carries worlds on his back and calls a burden his own. He may never speak the weight aloud, may never ask for rest, but every step he takes proves one truth: a man carries more than flesh. If you're carrying something heavy tonight and no one knows your name, if your strength feels borrowed and your faith feels strange, you're not weak for feeling it, you're human for surviving it.